In business tonight, up to 3 million tourism-related jobs in Thailand could be lost by next year. That's if the pandemic continues. That's almost 1/3 of all such jobs in the country. Despite that, when the sector rebounds, there could be a manpower shortage. May Wong explains the conundrum facing one of Thailand's key industries.
Leaving the life of a bartender behind. That's what Patanan has done after the pub she worked at faced several closures due to the government COVID lockdowns. The 28-year-old could no longer wait around without a salary and decided to apply for a job in an interior design firm.
ตอนทำบาร์กับสถานการณ์โควิดอย่างเงี้ยมันทำให้รู้สึกว่าทุกอย่างมันไม่แน่ไม่นอนวันนี้อาจจะมีงานพรุ่งนี้รัฐบาลอาจจะประกาศว่าเคอร์ฟิวเราไม่สามารถเปิดบาร์ในช่วงเคอร์ฟิวได้แน่นอน
The Tourism Council of Thailand said since the pandemic started last year, 25% of the tourism businesses have already shuttered permanently. Half have suspended their operations temporarily. The council says the industry's job losses are definitely more widespread this time compared to other crises. Representing most of the players in the industry, the council estimates that when demand resumes, the sector will only be able to re-employ about half of the 3 million who may have been laid off. The rest would have found alternative employment. Because of this, Thailand's tourism industry could face a manpower shortage when the slump caused by the pandemic is over.
In the near future, if this is that, maybe the real sector no more. Maybe we have to just import for the labor from overseas. Which, I think in many countries in ASEAN willing to work in Thailand in tourism sector.
One key change in Thailand's tourism strategy, the council feels, should be to focus attention on promoting domestic travel and attracting what Thailand considers as high-quality tourism. This would include targeting high spenders and long-term stayers, such as cash-rich European retirees.
We don't expect for 40 million anymore. We expect that next few years, maybe 10 million, 15 million, 20 million. But we need the good quality of the tourism. We don't do like the previous time, mass tourism, until we mass up in our country.
Aside from improving the quality of tourism in Thailand, some feel the government should also train its citizens for other jobs aside from those related to tourism.
To rethink and to change our mindset that this crisis teaches us that sometimes when we depend heavily on tourism and the big crisis like this happen, local people who rely heavily on tourism can earn their livings. So I think they have to learn and find another options.
Tourism, a key economic pillar, contributed almost 20% to Thailand's GDP in 2019 with some 3 trillion baht or some $90 billion. But with the pandemic last year, tourism receipts dipped significantly to just some $24 billion. Experts say Thailand must find new sectors, such as through green investments, to generate fresh revenue, while tourism players must offer new services to non-tourists. Otherwise, Thailand will always risk being vulnerable. May Wong, CNA, Bangkok.